Right, welcome to a video to talk about Andor and the absolute insanity that Lucasfilm greenlit a series, 2 seasons, $650 million worth. That's now confirmed by Tony Gilroy. Now, this isn't to say that it's not a good show. I, myself, full exposure here, I actually really liked season 1 of Andor. Thought it was very good. Haven't watched season 2. I've heard actually it's a significant step down from most people. I haven't watched it simply because, I don't know, just haven't. I don't have that drive to go and watch it. Maybe because I took too long between seasons. I don't know. But it doesn't matter what you think of the quality of the show. $650 million is madness. It's $50 million average per episode. It's insane. For something which went on streaming, that's just nonsense. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I think this may go down in history as one of the most expensive TV series ever. Like per episode, I think. I can't think of anything else. Maybe Rings of Power? But this is madness. No wonder like Lucasfilm and Disney are like, oh crap. We've kind of really screwed up here. So anyway, we're going to dive into this today. Please do hit subscribe, turn those bell notifications on. It's on IndieWire here, and they got an article. It just says, Tony Gilroy says including the word genocide in Andor was pretty effortless. Obviously, they're doing that just to get clicks. But in here is the reveal of just how much it cost. And there's some other bits and pieces in here as well. Like Disney turned around and was like, no, streaming's dead and all this kind of stuff. Really quite fascinating things, actually. So, it says this, speaking at the ATX Television Festival, the creator discussed how much freedom he had to acknowledge grown-up topics in his Star Wars story. Quote, I've been allowed to start using the word fascism the last couple of weeks. That's liberating. Well, yeah, I mean, the series itself is adult, I guess, mature. And the topics that, you're going to need to deal with within that, yeah, you've got to use those words as well when you're catering it to adults. So it says this, for all of its thrilling spycraft and tactile environments, Andor has catapulted to the front of the cultural conversation this spring through its depiction of a rousing and relatable rebellion. Fans and critics alike have noted the contemporary politics in Tony Gilroy's Disney Plus series, admiring the parallels between galaxies far, far away and our own. Quote, world that's collapsing under corporate-fueled autocracy. Fair enough. I mean, I would say that we don't have democracy anyway. We've got an autocracy veiled as democracy, but yeah. A forceful sentiment made all the more so by the franchise's relatively tame recent entries. So I'm not going to get into all of it, but let's get through some of it here. So at the ATX Television Festival on Thursday during a panel with Andor writer Beau Willimon, Gilroy was asked about including the word and if he thought carefully about using it. Ultimately, yes. Can you talk about that decision? Asked Vulture critic Catherine blah blah blah. Pretty effortless, he said. Gilroy, who'd been verbose and open throughout the rest of the panel, remained pointedly silent after each 2-word response. You've been doing a lot of press about this show over the last several weeks. What has it been like to hear people respond to this show? And I assume this is a moment you've been asked about quite a bit. It's really sad how many people can find a place to put this word in some place that's meaningful for them. And I've been allowed to start using the word fascism the last couple of weeks. That's liberating, but I don't think it should be any surprise or even be too slippery or complicated for people to understand the road I have to walk to do all this, to maximise the audience and protect the investment of a really brave company. And this is the investment. I mean, for Disney, this is $650 million for 24 episodes. Oh, was it 24? I thought it was 12. Okay, well, that's still 25 million an episode, isn't it? I never took a note. We said, F the Empire in the first season. And they said, can you please not do that? In season 2, they said, streaming is dead. We don't have the money we had before. So we fought hard about money, but they never cleaned anything up. That freedom comes with responsibilities. I mean, that is insane, isn't it? $650 million for 24 episodes. And for them literally to turn around and be like, yes, streaming is dead. They said streaming is dead. We don't have the money we had before. That is mad. I mean, they're right, but the gall of Tony Gilroy to admit it. I mean, I love it. It's good. But it is sad how many people can find a place to put genocide into their vocabulary. I don't think you need me to say anything else, do you? So there's some other bits and pieces here and there. To me, it's just the money. Like, it's just the money. That is insane. Right? Like, what is the business decision here? Did they think... Presumably, they thought... Because all pieces of content for streaming, all pieces of content is designed to either acquire new subscribers or retain current subscribers. Now, if I'm running Disney Plus, I'm looking at it going, right, well, we've got this property, Star Wars, which we effectively launched Disney Plus with, you know, with a Star Wars property, Mandalorian and the Mandalorian and Grogu. How well has, you know, a whole bunch of this stuff gone? Not great post-Mando, right? Post-Mando Season 1. A lot of the spin-offs have not been very well received. So if I'm Disney Plus, I'm not investing $650 million in another Star Wars series. I'm just not. Because it's not going to attract new subscribers, right? Because you can see that from the performances of the previous products. And is it going to retain the current ones? I don't think it's going to do anything more to retain them than the previous offerings had. What are they thinking? There was no way ever to make money from this. It's madness. Now, again, it's not to say that it's not good quality. I can't comment on Season 2. I've not watched it. But it is insane. Like, that's batshit mental. So bad. It's I just don't get it. I don't understand the business. There's no business savvy there. It's just, yeah, whatever. We'll just do this, I guess. Like, all right then, guys. Sure, I guess. What? So there you go. I don't have much else to say here. This is mental. So leave your thoughts down below. Turn those bell notifications on. Take care. Bye-bye now.